A North Korean missile launch meant to celebrate the birthday of the country's founder ended in failure. According to U.S. defense official, an embarrassing setback in what was reportedly the inaugural test of a new powerful mid-range missile. Now, South Korea's Yonhap news agency carried an outsourced report that a Musudan missile exploded in the air a few seconds after liftoff. Musudan is one of the names for the intermediate-range ballistic missiles possessed by North Korea, which potentially have the range to carry a nuclear warhead as far as the Philippines and Guam. Now with this, an Illinois senator concluded that a THAAD missile stationed in Guam would be the first or would be the best defense. Alfred Acenas from our Hawaii Bureau has more.
Illinois Republican Senator and Chairman of the Military Construction Appropriations Subcommittee, Mark Kirk, had just concluded listening to witnesses from the Department of Defense. During this forum, he stated that missile defense is one of his greatest priorities. As chairman of the subcommittee in favor of looking at the expeditionary deployment of the THAAD, or Terminal High Altitude Area Defense Missile System, to the island of Guam as a permanent funding item. Kirk's comments came on the same day the Washington Post ran a story headlined, quote, "Fears that North Korea can launch multiple rockets," end of quote. The article details North Korea's development of a large caliber multiple launch rocket system that could strike South Korea as soon as this year. And South Korea's comments, it believes the North is now able to mount a nuclear warhead on a medium-range missile, capable of reaching most of Japan. Guam's Congresswoman Madeline Bordalo has pressed the Defense Department repeatedly to make the THAAD's basing on Guam permanent. She told military leaders in March 2014 that the THAAD, using kinetic energy to destroy incoming conventional and nuclear missiles in their terminal phase, needs to stay on Guam. She added that the THAAD is an added defense against North Korea and their threats, and the people of Guam are very supportive of THAAD remaining on the island. Bordalo praised Senator Kirk for favorably considering making THAAD's deployment permanent. Meanwhile, U.S. Army officials told a House Armed Services Committee hearing recently that it is moving forward to a permanent THAAD missile presence on Guam, possibly by the end of this year. But Congress must still fund the effort. For the Hawaii News Bureau and reporting from Honolulu, I'm Alfred Acenas, and I'm one with 25.